Oh yeah, the original designer for like the Need for Speed Underground 1 body kits, like the Mantis body kits and all that, and Eddie's Skyline, started posting like a whole bunch of his stuff. And it's really cool. Like this, the Mantis body kit drawings, this is super cool. They did it, so I don't know if you can tell, but that's the Motor X GTR right there. That is the Duluck Motor X GTR, the car they used for the Sounds of Brian Skyline. And he used the Motor X GTR to sketch out the back right rear kind of quarter section of the Mantis kit. And then he used this car, which also would have been a Motor X GTR, but it's one of the black ones. This might be, what's his name? Lowballer GTR, something like that. And then here's the one that they gave away. So very, very cool. Oh yeah, so there is an exemption, for those of you who don't know, that allow people to use things like semi-trucks to transport personal property. It's 390.3TF3. You can find it in the FMCSA. And basically, as long as you put like not for hire and the activities of you transporting your personal property does not elevate your ability to engage in some kind of commerce or whatever, and you're not being compensated for it, any of the driving or anything like that, you can just transport your personal property with a semi. You don't have to follow hours of service, but you still have to go through weigh stations because it's a heavy vehicle. It's very cool. And in Washington, sorry, if you add things to the cab, you can also register it as an RV, and then it's just super exempt from all kinds of stuff. A reminder to follow up and verify this for the next BoonTube recording. NVIDIA pushing RTX 5090 prices to $5,000 in 2026. Rumor claims. Is it confirmed? NVIDIA is raising prices for RTX 5090. It's not officially confirmed. Retailers are already listing custom cards. What would a custom card be? Well, like, so, originpc.com. I know you guys are going to be like, don't use pre-builts. Motherfucker, I work for a living. I do not have time. I will just throw money at problems so that I don't have to deal with it. RTX 50 series, powering advanced AI. I mean, AI, but whatever. Customized. Let's just see how much the maximum GPU is. We got the CPU, Intel Ultra, baby. Whatever. Where is the GPU? Here it is. There's only one option. Well, how much is it? Oh, crap. I can't. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5090, 32 gig with Bits Power Nebula water-cooled block. It's not telling me how much that is. Learn more. No idea. Never mind. That's apparently a custom card anyways with water-cooled block nebula. Blah, blah, blah. I feel attacked. Not gonna lie, I pay zero attention to fuel prices. There's much worse that this car has done to my wallet. Yeah, I feel attacked. I chuckled way too hard at this. Oh, I know what this is.
You said a distributor for 98 Chevy. Distributor. Distributor.
I feel like I've met this guy before.
No.
Dudes that'll just... breathing makes them just go... I need to make that a sound effect for my streams somehow. Oh man. Right now, if people like donate to my streams, it makes like this sound. Hold on, I can show you. So your full face for now. Just give me a sec. All right, so if we go to the alert box and I test stuff. So this is what happens when people donate during my stream.
This is a test super chat message.
So, If I'm doing a stream and you want to donate, and you also want to troll the shit out of me with a donation message, you totally can. But if you want, I could change that sound from the Harry Potter bean sound to just that guy going, every time you donate. That would be pretty funny too. If you subscribe while I'm streaming, you get this, which I think is pretty cool. If you become a member during a stream, family. So yeah, that's that. I just want to show you that. Nobody hates Californians more than the people who run the state. So this is in reference to California's new program will permanently take your license after one speeding ticket. Now that's not, let's unpackage this a little bit. So basically, drivers caught going 100 plus miles an hour, I believe, with speed cameras, not police officers. The DMV can just automatically revoke, suspend, cancel your driver's license. No review, just immediate. And you probably won't even get notified right away because we know how. Well, the word I want to use to describe DMVs, I'm not allowed to say anymore. But you know what I mean. I personally am still a big fan of innocent until proven guilty. I do not like the idea of giving the DMV the power to upend your life with no checks and balances. Because it's not like it's a DUI, right? Sorry, I realized I wasn't full face camming. Yeah, I think you guys get how I feel and you understand why. A DUI, like with a DUI, there's evidence that gets collected, usually at the scene. You get your BAC or you do like a sobriety test or whatever, and you fail it, and that's pretty hard to contest. If a cop paces you but doesn't radar you, or he just says you were definitely speeding because you were a couple gears lower than you should have been, or whatever, you know, it's not quite the same. And I say that as someone with sports cars, and I haven't gotten a speeding ticket in 8 years. So it's not like I'm saying I should be allowed to speed and all that kind of nonsense. I'm just saying you're giving too much power to the wrong people. Andy, all back on track with the M3 GTR at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Who wants to listen to an M3 GTR? I do. Who is this posted by? A Chad named Raychev. It doesn't have 4 vents on the hood. Dell. He's barely stretching its legs. Why is it like... It sounds like it has like a weird version of a burble tune. Listen to that. That's super cool. That's cool too. But man, that's cool. Oh yeah, someone posted this in r/truckers and it confused the shit out of me. So someone was job searching and let's just say that, you know, in the transportation industry, there are a lot of people with significant amounts of authority and zero know-how in the industry. Like people who have never touched a truck, never had a CDL, and they are in charge of like hiring and routes and safety and all kinds of bullshit. And that's how you end up with job postings like this. Qualifications required. Possession of a CDL Class B license. Class A only is not acceptable. A Class A is a Class B. Just a higher level version. A Class A is the same as a Class B, but you're able to drive even more stuff. The person who wrote this does not know that and has no business writing this job posting. Anyone who has a Class A CDL or even a Class B would look at this and go, yeah, this employer is dumb as shit. Release the tune files unredacted because the shop back at my old town in St. Louis posted this. That's funny. Habibi Motorsports, be open December 31st from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. and will be closed on January 1st for New Year's Day. It's pretty funny.